What's up, YouTube? I'm just going to do a quick video real quick. I've had quite a few requests for people to they would like to see more of the completed Legacy football set. So I'm going to show you guys a version of each card that will be in the set. So you'll have an idea of what the front's going to look like, the kind of patches and things you can expect. Anyway, you've already seen this one. This is the Legacy Cuts. This is the one-of-one Everson Walls. Let me get you a good shot there. Let me see if I can get a little bit more focus on that. There we go. Okay, there's your the Legacy Cuts. You know what? I could take this one out, guys. You know, I always try to be careful when I take them out. If you want to see the quality, that's edges. All the edges are like that. Nice, crisp, clean edges. The windows clean cut. Got nice corners and everything. The surface it's hard to tell. It's not a semi-gloss, but it's not as glossy as, say, that picture there. You can tell the difference. And then their back, same thing. Kind of a marble background. So all the backs will be similar to that. You know, there's little bit different variations. The design on the front of the card carries over to the back. So, you know, showing you the front of the rest of these, it's just, you know, it's a carryover from the others. This is the one-of-one. Anyway, so that's the Legacy Cuts. Those are numbered to 5 or less. Those are numbered to 5 or less. Okay, and then your next, okay, I could have went in order here. Let's see. Let's go in order here and do this. Okay, so this would basically be your base card in a box. There's 200 cards total. That's the whole print run, and nothing's numbered to more than 15. This would be like one of your base Legacy patches, same type of thing like I showed you on the last card, the edges and everything. But that would be a base. Those would be numbered to 15 or less. The Legacy patches, same type of deal. This is the one that's on eBay. It's one of the promos. So, you know, I wanted to see how much one would sell for. It would basically be your base card in the set. Okay, then your next step up would be the Cut Auto, numbered to 5, which I just showed you. And then you'll have Cut Autos numbered one-of-ones as well, which is players like Dan Marino, Jim Brown, you know, all those guys on the player list. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Jim Brown, Gale Sayers, Earl Campbell, Steve Young, Jerry Rice, Andy Dalton. That's just to name a few. Anyway, so that would be the next step up. Would be your well, actually, this would be your next step. Would be this was the one that was voted on by everyone. This is the design. I had 3 different versions up to let people on the Facebook page vote which design they like the best. These are the Legacy letters. What it is I don't know if you can see, that's like a jersey background. Each player, it will be like that's his jersey background there for the background of the picture, which is his Notre Dame jersey, but it's, you know, anyway. So that's one of the lettermen. So like the Earl Campbell, it'll be the powder blue. It'll be this color. The background will be that color, the powder blue, and so on. You know, the jersey guys, you have Steve Young. All these are autographed jerseys. Steve Young, LaDainian Tomlinson, Earl Campbell, Tim Brown, Drew Brees, and Emmitt Smith. So all those will have these, which are one-of-one lettermans. So you got each player for that. Those are numbered to, the letters are numbered, I think the most is 8 letters. Tomlinson is 8 as well, yeah. There's 2 of them that are numbered to 8. Or, well, actually, there's one-of-ones, but there's 8 letters total. And then, of course, the guys with a shorter name, like Brown, there's only 5. Okay, so that's your one-of-one lettermans. And then this is your one-of-one patch auto, which is the patch that was the part of the patch that was autographed on the jerseys that I got, which are all PSA or DNA, or PSA, DNA, JSA, or Absolute Authentics. All those are reputable companies. You know all of those. So anyway, that's the autographed patch. Same type of deal, same quality. You know, it's It's not bulging out, you know. Anyway, they'll all be in these 130 point. Each card will be in 130 point magnetic, so it'll all be protected. Everything will be backed up on the website, so you could see your card. You'll be able to go and check this number here on the website. It'll have a picture of your card. It'll have a picture of the front and the back with the serial number, and each one of these will be different. They're all, this one's numbered 1 of 1, but even if it was numbered to 5, each one will be different because the cut auto is different. Different size, different, you know what I mean? So anyway, you know, you'll be able to check that number on the website. The website will be up once the product goes live. It's www.studioulegacy, all one word, .com, and there's a vault page, so you'll be able to see the front and the back there. So that's an example of each one of the cards in the set. I'll run through them real quick. You got the base all multicolor patches, at least 2 colors, numbered to 15 or less. The cut autos numbered to 5 or less, with 1 of 1 versions. There won't be 1 of 1 versions of the base patches. They're all either numbered to 15 or less, or the only 1 of 1 would be the autograph patches. And then, like I said, the design voted on by the Facebook followers. They had about 8 votes, I think, 6 or 8 votes anyway. So that's the design for the letters, which are numbered 1 of 1s. And then you have the 1 of 1 patch autos. Like I said, those are the only 1 of 1 versions of the patches. So that's it. Oh, I was going to tell you, all the patches, they're all from the numbers. All the patches are from the numbers. There's a couple that will have like the sleeve from a couple of jerseys, if they have a sleeve design. Some of them it's just a bare sleeve. I can't use the team logos, of course, because I don't have any kind of license. So it just has city names and the player and their position. It has, you know, it doesn't have career stats, but it's got career highlights on the back. Like this one, I'll show you Everson Walls. It says Everson Walls was signed by Dallas as an undrafted free agent out of college in 1981. He led the league in interceptions with 11 and was voted to the Pro Bowl in his rookie season. Everson eventually led the league in interceptions 3 times and was voted to the Pro Bowl 4 times during 14 seasons. So that would be, and then up top it says, congratulations, you have received an authentic cut signature of Everson Walls, which is there up top. You got your card number there, and then your serial number, of course, your information down there to check it online. So that's everything. I hope that let y'all see more of what you can expect. The pre-sale's only for, look at it, 6 more days until the release date, which is next Monday. So 6.5 days for the pre-sale, which is $35 now a box. You get 1 card per box. It's 1 slabbed card, like I said. Bam, that'll be one of the boxes. So and also there's 1 redemption in the set. That's it, and it's for a Gale Sayers full-size autographed jersey. So even though you get a redemption, you're hoping for a redemption. This is like one of the few products that might be coming out that you actually want a redemption, and there's only 1 chance at it. So, but you got a 1 in 200 chance to get it. So anyway, I guess I can reveal part of the mystery. Like I said, the mysteries, actually there's a couple I can't say what's going to be involved in the base release but anyway, the big additions, the mysteries, are a case topper. So it's only on the full case purchase. I'm not trying to make people buy a full case, but I want to give people a reward that do buy full case. I mean, it's only, you know, $340 for the pre-sale. Anyway, I'm trying to give them a little bit. There's going to be also some mystery additions to the even the single boxes, but the main problem I figured was, you know, that I thought about was, okay, if I put a case topper for every single case that I make, when I sell individual boxes, how would I determine who gets that case topper? You know what I mean? It's not like I'm going to do a random, you know, I'm going to sell 2 boxes on eBay, and then, you know, I could do a group break from another 2 box, you know what I mean? And then so who gets the case topper? So my thing with that also, that gives the people that break cases that's an extra hit. They can do whatever they want with it. They can, you know, whatever team that hit might be from, the case topper, they can give that to that team, or they can, you know, make that an automatic thing for non-hitting teams. I've raised the player list, so now we have 26 teams involved, so it'll be good for group breaks. Anybody that's wanting to do that. This video is going on too long. I'm at past 10 minutes, so that's pretty much it. I'll put links for the Facebook page. I'll put links for the eBay listing, and and you can see my other videos from here. I won't put links to all those. Anyway, so I hope that answers some people's questions. For anybody that's on blog, be looking for promo boxes. I sent one to SoCal Misfit. I sent one to BB Express, should have one Friday. The True 17 has a promo box, and Salfie, Salfie, he has one as well. So I have four promo boxes out. Whenever they decide to do them, I don't know if they're just going to break the box or if they're going to do a group break with it. You know, I'm not sure if they're going to raffle the box off. I told them it's their box. They can do whatever the hell they want with them. You know, I didn't say, oh, you know, you got to talk good about the product, make it sound good. And give me your real opinion, dude. You know, I don't want to waste my time or anyone else's time. So, you know, if they don't like it, they trash it. You know, you get an unbiased opinion. I just want you guys to know. I'm not sending them the sickest. None of the promo boxes or anything like this. I'm not going to go on any longer here, but I'm just saying, you know, a promo box is more something. It may have something like this, a base patch, to have an idea. If people can see what, get an idea. Okay, you can see the cut auto. It's a cut auto. It's a cut auto. Okay, you know, it's great players, but there's no use in me sending an auto out to someone. I want y'all to see more of an average box that you might get. You get 200 cards. I mean, yeah, only 83 out of the 200 cards are base cards, what I would consider base, which is the base multicolor patch cards. All the other, you know, 117 cards are either patch autos, on patch autos, cut autos, or Letterman. So, you know, you have a much better chance, you know. But I'm saying the worst you're going to get is something like this. You know what I mean? That's going to be your worst card. It might be of a, I mean, even the player list for the jerseys. I mean, what? Your worst one would be a Tim Brown pouch, and he's still a, you know, almost a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying, you know, I'm doing this to not go on, keep going. Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep going. I showed you guys everything. If you want to know more, PM me. I'm more than willing to answer your questions. I could talk about it all day. So if you'd like a lengthy video of me telling you every little nuance of everything, how I make them, I may do something extra of a making of the card video. I may show that for the release party, which, like I said, is Sunday, April 1st. I promise I'm not going to play a joke on you guys. This is not all a joke. I'm actually making these. I'm actually selling them. And anyway, so that's the release party. I'm going to do the free box giveaway. If it hasn't completely sold out, which I doubt because it's a week later, you know, it's a week from now, I'll do the free box giveaway. I'm going to do some more giveaways, maybe some group breaks, maybe some raffle some boxes. I don't care. I'm just going to be having fun. I might be a little drunk. We'll be celebrating getting the product completed. So, you know, anyway, that's it. So you guys saw an example of each thing that's in the boxes. Like I said, if you have any more questions, it's gonna. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This isn't. It's a white box like this. I think one of my other videos I showed. If not, it's got, you know, a label on the front. It'll all be sealed up. It'll be in that box. It'll be sealed up. It'll be shrink wrapped. You know, inside the box you got the whatever, the card in the magnetic case. Let's see. There'll be a checklist. Hold on. Here's a enlarged version of the checklist. Studio U Legacy Football. You got Legacy Cuts. The mysteries. I put the numbering of the mysteries, but I'm not going to put the player list or anything like that. Legacy patches. That's the ones that have an autographed jersey. So that's what it looks. Of course, it's smaller than that, but each one of those will be in. So I guess that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate you watching the video update, and thank you. I'm serious, guys. Thank you so much for your support, the well wishes, the encouragement, the purchases, anything, any feedback. Oh, you know, I've had a couple of people make suggestions that everyone that voted on the card design, you guys picked my favorite. That's the one I wanted to do, but I wanted to give you guys a choice. So like I said, thank you everybody that voted on that. Trying to think of anybody else. Thank you for the places that I bought these things from. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I will have some more updates later this week. It should be a very busy week. Anyway, peace.